We are breaking 7 days a week on the Real Sports Cards app, available on the Google Play and Apple App Store. We've been breaking since 2016 and offer a variety of breaks, including pick your teams and pick your players, random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earned rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions from breaks include a review and a wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged for anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process, where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards that you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And again, we will handle everything from there. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services can now be found as buttons in the description of every break. If you're not already, make sure that you're following us over on Instagram and TikTok. In addition to posting some of our favorite break hits, we post a ton of player content, informational videos about upcoming hobby products, and other fun stuff that you'll be missing out on by not following us there. Our handle is @RealBreaksLive on both platforms, so give us a follow so you can stay connected with us in between breaks. And if you ever have an idea for content you'd like to see, or a question that you'd like us to ask a player, just shoot us a message and we may be able to incorporate that into a future video.
Howdy everybody, Jay Gross here, Real Sports Cards. We are here for Topps Series 1. This is number 78, Hobby Full Case PYT. Got a little hobby action this afternoon, mixed it up a little bit. I've got 2 cases of hobby sitting in front of me. You guys get to choose left or right. Which case would you like to do? They both look like the same batch. Both nice, fresh cases, no scuffing on either of them. No beat up cases on this one. Both looking nice. These must have came on a pallet. While you guys are thinking left or right, we'll talk over the rest of the lineup. We got 4 left in pristine baseball. I thought that was going to go first today. It passed up and then it's kind of slowed down. Bigger teams left there. 19 left in the football mixer, 14 left in $39 hockey, and 27 left in Bowman draft. We got museum dropped for tonight already. The rest of Kevin's stuff will drop in. Start dropping in 34 minutes. So anybody got a left or right for me? Otherwise, I'm going to roll a die. We'll get it ready. We'll get the die. Where'd my die go? Got it way up there. EX is 1. This is a Pokemon die. Let's check Facebook. Anybody got a pick? Anybody got a pick? Nope, no picks there either. All right, 1, 2, 3 is going to be left. 4, 5, 6 is going to be right. We need to get rolling here, literally and figuratively. So let's roll our die. Let's see what we come up with. 1, 2, 3 is left. Put the right down. Put that away. Boxes. Get ripping. Hope everybody's having a good Sunday wherever you may be. It's starting to warm up here in the Midwest. A little chilly last night, but now this morning, but now it's warm. The bottom of my screen says tomorrow's high near record. I think in this part of the state, it's supposed to be close to 70 maybe tomorrow. I think it's in the 50s right now. It's warmed up. It was really windy earlier today. I mean, it's not quite as warm, but pretty nice out. Hope it's nice out by wherever you may be. What were we watching? We were watching baseball in Puerto Rico earlier today. That looked nice. A lot of other baseball games have had the roof closed, but Puerto Rico, nice and sunny. Playing game there. I forget which one that was. Cuba? Yeah, I think Cuba. Cuba was in Puerto Rico. Cuba and Colombia. More World Baseball Classic games tonight. I think 3 of them. Actually, technically, there might be 5. I don't know if there's 2 games in Japan, because they'll be done then. They're always a little ahead because they got to travel back to the United States. Japan, Australia played this morning. Here we go. Let's look at some hobby. Haven't done a ton of hobby. We do it in our multi-casers, but haven't done much. Typically a little more color, a little more SP action a lot of times. Actually, maybe not color, but definitely SP action. 2026, this is probably roughly the same color action, I would think, as Jumbo. Obviously less autos, relics, but they make up for it. You can also get clears in here, which are specific to hobby. Max Muncy. Random upside down cards. Love it. David Wright. To 50, Sonny Gray. Oh, canvas. That's fun. I like the canvas. Except they don't make them on canvas, like the Upper Deck canvas cards are actually more of a canvas paper. This, they just put pebbling on the card to make it seem like it is. 37 of 50. Cardinals going to A.J. Hammer, starting us off. Dropping the hammer with our first numbered card. Actually, second numbered card because the Collins, but Guerrero Pink. Kyle Teal. Jackie Robinson. And Vlad Guerrero Jr. He had a home run today in the World Baseball Classic. Homer for the DR. They had a bunch of homers today against the Netherlands. 4, I think they had. Blue Jays going to Feldy. Chorio. Bo Chandler, Rainbow, Ellie, Mizorowski, and that's box 1. Got the Vlad Pink to go along with the Bat Relic. And Isaac Collins, former Brewer, Rookie Cup winner. 1659 at 2026. Brewers going to Tugboat. Yeah, took a little bit to fill up today, Connor, but we got there. We were looking back. Tom was looking at his notes, and apparently daylight savings time is always a rough fill day. He said that we did our first break last year after 5 o'clock, so I feel like I'm doing good getting this one going at 4:15. I beat last year's Mark. I think a lot of people, you know, a little groggy, losing that hour, and maybe we're late for church, or you know, their day's kind of messed up. So a little slower fill day, but typically the night is a little better because people that normally go to bed at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock still wide awake. Can't fall asleep, so hop in some breaks later. Get people on the back end, but yeah, a little slow on the front end. We're almost there on Pristine. We've got 4 spots left there. Football's down to 19. Hockey's chugging along down to 14, so jeez, that doesn't cooperate. Hello, Zach. How are you today? Colby Thomas. Jackson Merrill, Rainbow. Scooble. Sounds like Scooble's all fired up the pitch again. It's like, I'm only going to pitch once. It's like, then after he finishes his first one, it's like, oh, I want to pitch again. I'm guessing after, I guess he might talk himself out of that. Jose Ramirez, 2026 for the Guardians. Once the newness wears off, he may, like, yeah, I'm good. I'm going to stick to the plan I had. It's kind of funny. Did the U.S., I didn't see, did the U.S. let up, this is 99 Brandon Marsh for the Phillies. Did the U.S. let up leadoff homers in both their games? I think they did. Or at least first inning home runs. 57 of 99, Brandon Marsh for the Phillies. Phillies is super fly, super duper fly. Sayo. Alonso. Speaking of Scooble, Scooble Relic. Tigers. Tigers is Scramson. Roman Anthony on the back. Stick him on the sleeve up pile right away. Gunner. Tommy Edman Rainbow. Bregman. And that's box 2. Oh, it's a second? Oh, okay. I thought that was the bottom of the first, but maybe it wasn't. Oh, I top loaded that. That's okay. Guardians going to Dancing Bear, 8/30 of 2026, and Jose Ramirez. Since I top loaded, we'll put it on the stand. thought, because wasn't that Ramirez's kid, the one? Because he was the leadoff guy. Maybe it was the other guy. Oh, because that would have been the Brazil game was the other one, right? Or, I forget. Hello, Unity. How are you today? I didn't see either of the home runs, so I was just going. It was just in my mind. I thought they were both lead off, but again, I don't know. Pristine down to 3. Some crowfish and some crab bisque. Cajun. Got some Creole today. Cajun cooking. Crowfish. Very nice. Little boil going on. I like seafood. I couldn't quite get into the crawfish. Aqua Nick Gonzalez. I had a buddy that lived in the New Orleans area for a little while. Went down to visit, and we went for crawfish and stuff. Yeah. Sean Burke. Bobby Witt Jr. Not for me. Butler. Cajun. Yes. I had to work my way into it. Originally it wasn't. And then I'm like, that wasn't Cajun. And I switched over. PCA. Oh! How about a little Miguel Cabrera to 50? I am more of a frozen pizza guy. Yeah, I don't have a very sophisticated palate, shall we say. 30 of 50. This is awesome. Correct. Wednesday is pizza night. Scramson with the Tigers. Always pizza night. Wednesdays. Dominguez. I did have po' boys though. Jack Leiter. I'm not a shellfish person. I'm not selfish or into shellfish. Yeah, we'll put Nick Gonzalez and the Pirates up there. On to box 4. You like that? here is box 4. Brew Pub, 3 for $10. I was at festival and I got Roma's for 3 for $10, but they also had Connie's, which is I don't think I've had Connie's before, but they had them. They were $4.99, so I did try one of those. If a more higher level pizza gets down to under $5, I'll try it. Otherwise, I stick to my. I like my favorite pizzas are the cheap ones. So yeah, I normally get them for like 3 for $10. But what Brew Pub ones? So I bought Roma's the other day. Maybe they started. I suppose that sale ends. I think on. Really, those are the Lots of Matzo ones are fantastic. Schwarber. Yamamoto. Just $3.99. Colson Montgomery on the yellow. Yeah, lots of matzahs. Those are fantastic. They normally cause problems for my pizza oven though, because there's so much cheese on a lots of matzah that it always like drips off onto my heating coils and starts on fire. So I gotta be careful with lots of matzah. Urban pie, I've seen those. Jose Ramirez. Yeah, I think Festival's the same. Should be for all over. Guardians going to Dancing Bear. Is it supposed to be backwards? Yelich. TJ Friedel. So the Brewers are down 2-0 today. Early. It should have been who was pitching? Guy we got from the Mets was pitching today. Harrison. How about Made? Jesus Made, 18 years old, hitting about a little under 300 in spring training. When he's got, they listed how many how many balls he's over 100 miles an hour already. It's crazy. 275 at 399, and he started slow, and he's up to 300. White Sox going to Mike Molesky on that one. We were talking the other day, a lot of different teams, a lot of young guys here and there getting some shots to get some at-bats with the World Baseball Classic going on. Some guys not in camp, so giving some innings and some at-bats to some guys that probably won't get as much as they normally would. It's kind of fun to see the young kids play a little more. Three left in pristine. Still 19 in football. Football stuck. 14 in hockey. Hockey just chips off like 1 or 2 spots like every hour or so. Just here and there. Yeah, spot here, spot there. Gone through 18 of the 32 there. All right, this is box number 5. Box number 5, the first half here. 3 relics, 1 auto so far. I think we've seen a little better auto percentage this year than in the past out of Hobby. Nolan Ryan. To 399, Jonathan Aranda. The A's. Oh, you didn't see my first half. That'd have been break number 18, I think it was. The first half of the last case we did. I hit Nick Kurtz autograph to 99 encased. And then we had base cards of him to 50 and to 75. James Wood. Jim Edmonds, 5 of 5. Cardinals. Brewers legend, Jim Edmonds. Cardinals going to A.J. Hammer. Whew. Miggy to 50. I guess I gotta go Edmonds to 5, but that's a tough call. I love Edmonds, but obviously Miggy is possibly the best right-handed hitter of all time. That's a tough one. So our 2 autos so far are gold and red. Hobby coming in hot. Hobby's been good this year. Like I said, we haven't done a whole lot of it, mainly in dual case specs. Part of the Jumbo is just so much more efficient. Obviously, it goes a lot quicker. Easier to rip. It only takes like 45 minutes. This is over an hour just to fit into a schedule. But mixing it up today. Probably have some more Hobby going forward, I'm guessing, as we are getting near the end of our Jumbo supply. But Hobby has been good. Phillies. Typically more SPs. That's kind of the thing you see a little more. Lower numbered or rare SP stuff seems to show up at a little higher clip. Aranda, 336 of 399 for the Rays. Rays going to Unity. Box 6. One spot left in Pristine. Pristine is going next. All right. Nice color match on the Jim Edmonds as well with the red. Here we go. Box 6. Jose Ramirez. Jacob Melton. To 99, Schwarber, Ohtani, and Soto. This will need to get randomed unless somebody has 2 of these 3 players. Superfly has the Phillies. The Dodgers are going to Ork Billy. And the Mets are going to Mike Molesky. So that'll get randomed. James Wood. And Brady Singer. Reds. Reds going to Electric Kool-Aid. Took Brandon Marsh off the stand, and there was a Brandon Marsh. Imanaga. Nolan Arenado to 2026. Shane Smith Rainbow. Jose Ramirez. Yeah, my weekend is going well. Went to a hockey game last night. It's always a good weekend when you can watch hockey. Gavin Sheets, hope you're doing well. Joseph. Mickey Mantle. And Acuna. Arenado is 281 of 2026 for the Cardinals. Going to A.J. Hammer. Good start. Good first half. It's an autos to 5 and 50. So let's go on to half number 2. I went to a game where there might have been a fight, but the one team isn't allowed to fight, so. One team wanted to fight, another team isn't allowed to, so. Makes for a little bit of odd gameplay at times. Nope, somebody didn't check out. Back up to 2 in Pristine. Pristine's got 2. I may, after this box, drop those 2 a little bit. I might do a little bit. I'm looking for a little more Colson Montgomery. Rolling. I like Montgomery. The White Sox, I mean, obviously they had to gut the team to do it, but they've acquired some interesting prospects. For a while, I didn't like the prospects they were getting. They were getting tons of them, but I didn't think any of them were any good. But now, I think they've gotten some much better direction of their prospects they're getting, plus their draft picks coming up. Be interesting to see how some of those young kids start to play. They've gotten playing time. Now they need to do a little more with it. Fish tacos. So we got fish tacos and crawfish. Cam Schlittler so far in the chat. Aaron Judge. It's a diverse blend of supper tonight for people around the country. I like it. To $3.99, Padres. Corbin Carroll. Ichiro. And Hunter Green. Beef. That's what's for dinner. Hunter Green. So did he get an MRI yet? Did we get word back on Hunter Green? Reds going to Electric Kool-Aid. The Reds are still up there. They got Brady Singer. Two spots left in pristine. Roman Anthony. Rainbow, that'll go to Freddie Peralta and the Brewers. Didier Fuentes. Got a 2026 coming up. Yuri Perez. Marlins. Oh, really? You've ran marathons in each other's wedding. That's awesome. 856 of 2026. Marlins going to 508 cards. sorry, Jose. 238 of 399 for the Padres. Padres is Dancing Bear. I'm not nearly 500. The pitching, I'm not positive they have the pitching depth. But their lineup and stuff is starting to come together, and their pitching is starting to come together a little bit. I just don't know. I don't know if they have. I could see them getting out and being somewhere around 500 at the All-Star break, but I think as some of the young guys hit walls and the pitching depletes, I don't know if they'll be able to sustain it, would be my thought process. But you said nearly, right? Nearly. So I would agree. We can. That's a pretty loose interpretation. So I think I could see them being in the general vicinity. Seinfeld auto? Okay. I hit an Acuna auto to 10 the other day for the Mets. And actually there was two Acuna autos. The other one was numbered as well. 75? Okay. I would. I don't know if I'd take the over. I think that's where the range they'll end up. I think I'd take the under. I think 73, 74. I think they'll be on pace for 81, 82, and then struggle, like I said, down the stretch as guys get worn out. But I like 75. I do like I said, I like Teal and Caro and Montgomery. Like, they got some young guys. I wish Tim Elko was healthy. I think he's still coming off of injury because he had Tommy John, I think. First baseman, although he struggled in his time with them, but that dude can hit. Ohtani. Fernandez. That's a rookie. Cunha, Seinfeld, same thing. Well, 150. Steven Kolek. Probably neither of them will play a game for the Mets ever again, so they have that in common. One never played a game for the Mets, but neither of them will play a game for the Mets. That was Caminero. Caminero had another bomb today. He's got 2 homers in the WBC. Drew Gilbert. Caminero likes to celebrate his home runs, that's for sure. He's an excitable guy. Brady House. Chorio. Riley Green, Rainbow. Harper. Gunner. City Connect, another Hunter Green. The Blacks. The Twins, yeah, that's a rough situation. Electric Kool-Aid and the Reds. I mean, I don't know what they're just trying to not spend money currently until they're sold or whatever. And then all their pitchers are getting hurt besides. The ones they didn't trade away are getting hurt. It's going to be I think it's going to be a rough season for Twins fans. Yeah, I think the White Sox 10 of 150 in the Kolek. I think the White Sox finished ahead of the Twins. ATL Braves on this one. Yeah, I think the Central is going to be pretty bad. Mark DeRosa trying to kill Bryce Terang's MVP chances by not playing him in their last game. I mean, Bryce Terang's going to be MVP and he doesn't even play him. Unbelievable. I don't know how much he'll... I mean, because they have Henderson and Witt, but yeah, Terang came out and was killing the ball. Tigers, Royals, Cleveland, Chi Sox, Twins. Oh. I mean, they got Lugo and they've got Reagans, and they've made some moves. I'm gonna agree with Mike's order. I'm gonna go Tigers, Royals, Cleveland, White Sox, Twins. I agree with that. I'm gonna go the Royals do finish second in that division. And I think the White Sox do pass up the Twins. Go back 27 years, whatever it is. Henderson's a good player. I'll take Terang over Henderson, though. Alrighty, this is the halfway of the second half. Does that mean it's box 9? I think it's box 9. That sounds right. No SPs yet. Kind of surprised. We need like a golden mirror and stuff, and a heavy lumber and all sorts of stuff in these last 4 boxes. It's breaking up the SPs, and then we haven't got any SPs in it. Home field advantage, not yet. We did get a card to 25, though. Oh, that's interesting. It's Alicia Newman to 25. Harvey's Wallbangers. Now we're going back 40 years. 1 of 25. Her bronze medal from the Olympics. Shine bright. Blue Jays going to Feldy. Nice Alicia Newman. And it's eBay 101. 1 of 25. 1 left in pristine. Oh, football got a little bit of a boost too. It's down to 15. 12 left in hockey. People are starting to wake up. It's 5 o'clock. Ryan Nelson. Hello, Newman. Newman. Just write it off. What do you mean they write it off? Post office, they write it off. Yeah, I saw Clement actually played second base last night. It's like, what are we playing Ernie Clement for? Come on. It doesn't even matter if you're facing a lefty because the pitchers can only go like 2-3 innings. Ryan Jeffers, Twins. Just put your best players in there. I won't worry about righty-lefty matchups. If you want to protect a lefty, just put him at the bottom of the order. And they're hitting Terang anyways, 9th. By the time it gets around them, that pitcher's playing the game. Deep fried chocolate sauce. Carson Williams. And there it is. Will Robertson. Danger, Will Robertson. White Sox. Going to Mike Molesky. Not quite the right White Sox rookie we're looking for, but an auto nonetheless. Three boxes to go. Ooh, Boston scored all of a sudden. It's 3-0. My Wild lost in the shootouts. Ooh, Rick Anderson, all Kings would be so awesome. We have not hit an all Kings or an all Aces up here. Downstairs, they've hit 3 or 4 total. They've hit Babe Ruth, I know. I think who else they've hit. Babe Ruth was the all Kings. I think the other ones were all Aces. But man. Making a list and putting Schlittler on it. Downstairs cases. That's where these come from. They all come from the same pile. John 316. Ricky hitting 330. Just Ricky being Ricky, you know, the usual. All right, this is box 10 then. Box 10. Yeah, we need an all Kings or an all Aces. Either way, we need to hit one up here. Speak perfect timing. Paul Skeens. Frank Thomas. Yostinson Garcia. Logo variation. For the Red Sox. The opposite. Red Sox going to Jay Castle. We're knocking off Stephen Kolick. For the password. Dylan Beavers. Beavers and Ducks. Joe Adell, Rainbow. Shoeless Joe Jackson. Did he really? What all aces did you get? Kirby Puckett blue to 150. Kirby Puckett. Altuve. Yeah, I've not. I've opened a lot of cases of this, and I haven't had all aces yet this year. Did anybody see the case I had the other day? Mookie Betts relic for the Dodgers. I hit. Stuffed. Chase Burns. I hit 2 home field advantage the other day in the same case. That was a jumbo case. Orc Billy with the Dodgers. Hit 2 home field advantage in the same case, and they were the same player. Now that I've definitely never seen before. Tatis. Andrew Vaughn. Mookie Betts. And Bryce Harper. This is 59 of 150 for the Twins. Twins going to Pontiac GTO. Yes, sir. Just got it stuffed. Do I want to put Kirby up there? Yeah. I love Kirby, but we'll try to let's get something else for the Twins. I like the Garcia, the logo variation. I'm going to keep over it. Colston's a rookie. He's a 399, but we'll keep the Colston because it's a rookie. And there's actually an auto behind there. Forgot about that. Two boxes left. It is getting late, isn't it? Or early. I screwed up my own line. It could be getting early late as well. It's a time change today. Screws everything up. Pristine has 1 spot left. What do we got? Oh, it's the A's. Five more off the A's. 55 off now. Strike that, reverse it. It was opposite day. You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. We play that at the ballpark all the time. Gene Wilder. He's from Wisconsin. Milwaukee. Boom. Nebraska and Iowa on. I think the Badgers need Iowa to win that game. Not sure if it matters or not. If the Badgers can get a double bye or not. Yeah, they don't want a double bye. It's good enough. Single bye is where it's at. Roman Anthony. PCA Pink. Yep. Cubbies. $229 of $250. Max Muncy for the Dodgers. He narrates it in AI or what? Marcus Semien. Alex Freeland relic. Dodgers. Dodgers going to Orc Billy. We got Mookie Betts. We're going to knock off Houstonson. Duvall, Yankees. Ellie. Matt Olson. Alex Freeland does show up quite a bit. James Wood. I like Alex Freeland. I don't know how much of a shot he'll get in the coming years with the Dodgers, but I saw him in single A absolutely tear apart the team I work for. Diamondbacks 2026. So I quickly went and bought a Bowman first auto of him. He was on fire in the Midwest League. He's done actually really good coming up in the minors. Hank Aaron. And Matt Chapman. $647 of 2026 for the Diamondbacks. Going to Tony Moe. We've got Pink PCA for the Cubs. And Max Muncy for the Dodgers. $229 of $250. Dodgers is Orc Billy. Well, Sora, it depends on the break. This one was a PYT, so each team has its own specific price. And this one, what's the cheapest team? Was there a 29? There's a 19. 19 is the cheapest team in this break. The most expensive face value was $249. So anywhere from $19 to $249, depending on which team you want. Otherwise, we have a lot of our breaks are PYT, so each team is a little different. Otherwise, we do have some random team breaks where you can get in for. We have a hockey right now for $39. I think we have a $49 football tonight, so it can vary, and then you get a random team after everybody buys in. So it can vary of how much you get into a break. This one is all of our breaks. Went to see them ripping. That means they're full already, so we have no spots left in this one. And we sell all of our breaks on our app or the website, whichever you want to do it. Real Sports Card app. Can I point to the right side? Right there. Real Sports Card app on Google Play, App Store. You can download, or the website is uncommonapp.com. So I worked full-time, but I still work part-time for the Wisconsin Timber Rattlers in the minor leagues. I also work for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. of the Northwoods League, Collegiate Summer. But yeah, I used to be full-time. That's how I met Tom. We worked together for the Timber Rattlers. I worked, well, technically I've worked every season for the last, well, this will be season 28, I think, or 29 that I've worked for the team in various roles. But yeah, I still work some games around this schedule here. I still work some games for them in the press box. So we were originally a Mariners Low A affiliate, and currently they are a Brewers High A affiliate. Carlos Cortez. Kurtz. Last box mojo, everybody. Good luck. This second half has been kind of a little dry here. We need something to wake up this second half. The first half was nice. Second half's been a little cold for us. Caglione. Owen Casey. To 150, Troy Melton. Tigers. This is actually one of their alternate identities. This is the Wisconsin Udder Tuggers. For June Dairy Month. Ellie. And Roki Sasaki Blue Relic. Dodger Relics dominating the second half here. Speed of 150? Yep, 66 of 150. Oh, Fond du Lac? Yeah. No hyphens. And you need an extra D. Fond du Lac. Foot of the lake. In French. Sasaki going to the Dodgers. Going to Orc Billy. Machado. Lively. Cole Young. Julio. And we got one more color, the Diamondbacks purple. Yes. They're in our league. They're in the other division, so they only come to us basically every other year. 84 of 250. Diamondbacks going to Tony Mo. But we played them for the championship 2 years ago. We played them in the championship. 56 of 150 in the Troy Melton. Tigers, Scrampson. So, yeah, I've been to a couple games. 2 games I've been to at Lake County. East Lake, Ohio. The first time I saw them, they were in the Sally League. I saw them play the Greenville Drive back in the day. But yeah, I saw Bazana was on the team and everything when I saw them in the championship series. We took game 1 at home, and then they took games 2 and 3 in Eastlake to take the title. I went to the card shop. That's kind of kitty corner from the stadium. Good card shop. Bought a bunch of stuff there. Although I'm not a fan of the dog running around. Come on, silver packs. Christian Moore. Mizorowski. Schlittler. It's a weak first half of silver packs. Mizorowski again. Same sequence. Green, Miguel Cabrera to 99. I did see the tugboat pitch. Tani. No, it wasn't the foot of the Lakers. This was the Timber Rattlers, not the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. They're collegiate. The Dock Spiders are. They don't get that far. They don't get that far east in their league. Miguel Cabrera is 64 of 99 for the Tigers. Going to Scrampson. A nice Miggy break. Mizorowski. And more. Yeah, Tugboat pitched game 2. I was there for game 2. All right, let's do a recap. We've got a couple unnumbered things I top-loaded. PCA for the Cubs, Garcia for the Red Sox, Gonzalez for the Pirates. To 2026, Diamondbacks, Perez for the Marlins, Arenado for the Cardinals, and Collins for the Brewers. Utter Tuggers over Rubber Ducks, yeah. To 399, San Diego Padres. Aranda for the Rays. To 250, Diamondbacks. To 150, Kirby Puckett, Twins. Stephen Kolek for the Royals. We're going to have to random this one. Phillies, Dodgers, Mets. And then Brandon Marsh to 99 for the Phillies. On the stands, we got Will Robertson autograph. That doesn't the Robertson I get. I don't get the. That doesn't look like a Will to me. And then Colson Montgomery to 399. White Sox going to Mike Molesky. Put that up there so I don't forget to random it. I forgot to random the card the other day. I'll do it in my next break. Ramirez, the 2026, and the relic for the Guardians. Guardians is Dancing Bear. To the Reds next. We've got City Connect Hunter Green, regular relic Hunter Green, and Brady Singer auto for the Reds. Going to Electric Kool-Aid. Dodgers. Max Muncy to 250, Mookie Betts relic, Alex Freeland relic, and Roki Sasaki to 150. Dodgers going to Orc Billy. Right? The first half was like so good. It's like, oh, this is going to be a really good case. And then the second half was just meh all the way through. Very weird. Yeah, the first half, I was like, oh, this is going to be a heck of a showcase. And then all the cards just stayed in the showcase in the second half. Vlad Guerrero, pink. Vlad Guerrero relic. And Alicia Newman at 25 for the Blue Jays. Blue Jays is Feldy 30-30. Says this wasn't indicative of the hobby cases we've been seeing. Well, the first half was. Troy Melton to 150. Miguel Cabrera to 99. Scooble relic. And 30 of 50 Miguel Cabrera. Going to the Tigers and Scramson. And in the mint, we got Sonny Gray, canvas out of 50, and Jim Edmonds 3 of 5 for the Cardinals. Cardinals is A.J. Hammer. Nice one on the Edmonds. Edmonds and Cabrera, 2 really nice autos. But yeah, we kind of got stuck there, didn't we, in our showcase. Somebody grab the A's yet? They did. We'll be back with that in a couple seconds. We'll do pristine half case next. I got a random 1 card here. Uh-oh, burnt dinner. That's not good. That's not what we want to hear. NL home run leaders. All right, random for this. Oops, need another P in tops there, don't I? This is top series 1, number 78. NL home run leaders: Phillies, Dodgers, Mets. Schwarber, Ohtani, Soto. I'm gonna roll the dice. Need a 4 or higher. 10 times we're going. Final round winner is Dodgers. Ohtani. Ohtani wins everything. All right, that's it for me on this one. My name is Jay. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for hanging out. Really appreciate it. Good lively chat in this one. Hope your dinners are okay, everybody. We'll talk to you in just a couple minutes, and we'll do some pristine. See y'all then.